got into the timeline a little bit involving George Papadopoulos. There are some key dates, though, and some information for the two men who were indicted today, Paul Manafort and Rick Gates. Let's take a closer look at Manafort's life. He was the former top advisor to a pro-Russian Ukrainian president. He served as a lobbyist for international leaders and dictators. He's facing 12 charges, among them allegations that from 2006 through 2015, he acted as an unregistered agent of the government of Ukraine, that he laundered money through U.S. and foreign corporations from 2006 through 2016, and that somewhere between 2008 and this year, he was involved with financial fraud. Manafort was the Trump campaign chairman for just 3 months, from May through August of 2016. His co-defendant, Rick Gates.
Rick Gates was a business associate of Paul Manafort since the mid-2000s. He faces identical charges to Manafort as part of the special counsel's investigation. Gates was Manafort's deputy, brought into the campaign by the former manager, and when Manafort left, Gates was a Trump campaign aide until he left also a short time later.
Joining us now is Guy Lewis, former U.S. attorney in South Florida, who also worked with the Department of Justice. He is at the University of Miami tonight, where he's about to teach a class, and so we appreciate you taking the time to be with us tonight on this big day. We should also mention that you know the special counsel, Robert Mueller. So as you watch today's events unfold, Guy, what does this tell you about Mueller's strategy?
Rick, thanks for having me. It's good to be here. The strategy, I've looked at both indictments. They are serious. They are high caliber. The charges are substantial. Nothing about these charges, Mickey Mouse. It tells me that that Bob Mueller has done his homework. Bob Mueller has come out of the gate strong, and he's hit very, very hard. Both Manafort, the charges against him, and Gates, and the charges against Papadopoulos, they are significant. And indeed, in my judgment, Rick, a prelude, a roadmap of what's coming down the line.
I want to ask you about that in just a moment, but let's focus in on George Papadopoulos for a moment. He is a former campaign advisor who has already pleaded guilty today. We were not expecting to learn of a guilty plea. We knew that we were going to hear about these indictments, but we hear about Papadopoulos. The White House, of course, downplaying his role today, trying to make him sound like a minor player. But if you're looking for possible cooperation between the Trump campaign and the Russians, as you read that statement today, Papadopoulos really gives you a straight line between the two, doesn't he?
I got to tell you, Rick, I looked at it and I was equally surprised, I think, as everybody else. He actually flew into the United States in July of 2017, unbeknownst to anybody. He was detained by the FBI. He was questioned by the FBI. He provided complete information to the FBI about his ties and the campaign's ties to the Russian government. And then, incredibly, again, without anybody knowing, under seal in Chicago, which tells you, again, how smart the special prosecutor is. Rather than obtaining the plea in the District of Columbia, where clearly people are watching come in, come out, the grand jury, what's going on. He pleaded guilty on October 5th and has been cooperating with the special counsel's office ever since.
Supporters of the president, Guy, are calling Robert Mueller's integrity into question. They're saying that he has too many personal conflicts in order to be able to conduct a fair investigation here. What do you say to that as someone who knows Mueller as we move forward here? It's important that this investigation has integrity.
Absolutely. Number one is integrity, and frankly, Bob Mueller's got it. He's a former United States Marine. He's a former assistant United States attorney. He served as the United States attorney out in San Francisco. He then served as an AUSA, an assistant U.S. attorney again in the District of Columbia, and then was tapped to be the FBI director, where he served for many, many years and was asked to even stay a little longer because both sides, left and right, thought that he was eminently fair and qualified.
I hope we can call on you moving forward. It seems like this is going to be a story we'll be tracking for some time. We appreciate your time tonight before you go and teach your class. Guy Lewis, former U.S. attorney here in South Florida. Thank you very much, sir. And look for much more on the Russia investigation and the indictments today on the CBS Evening News tonight. That's at 6:30 after the CBS 4 News at 6.